LandExplore, powered by OmicSoft team, allows you to generate a chart and see how your gene of interest is expressed across different diseases and different tissues using sample sets coming from different public sources like GEO, SRA, TCGA, and more, all processed using the same pipeline. Now, the key advantage of this is that if a group were to process all these sample sets on their own, it would take them a tremendous amount of time and resources, as opposed to using LandExplore, where expression data for hundreds of thousands of samples are all in one location. After studying different biomarkers in terms of how they are expressed in mouse versus human data, you find that ICAM1 can be an interesting target for your CRISPR experiment or for the drug you're working on. A question you may ask is, how is ICAM1 expressed across different diseases, tissues, and cell types? This is where LandExplore can help. To look at how ICAM1 is expressed across different diseases, tissues, and cell types, you can search for your gene of interest under the Genes and Chemicals tab and click on the hyperlink under the Symbols column. This will open up the GeneView page in your browser, which will have additional information about your gene of interest. Here, many users like you focus on the section that has OmicSoft. As I mentioned earlier, OmicSoft is the group that is processing all sorts of public data from sources such as Blueprint, CCLE, GTEx, TCGA, and many more. In addition to looking at how ICAM1 is expressed across different diseases, today your research focus is on inflammatory bowel disease, or IBD, so we'll go ahead and select human disease. This launches LandExplore, which is a nice integration between IPA and OmicSoft, where we have data for tens of thousands of samples all processed using the same pipeline. Here, the expression of ICAM1 is displayed across different disease categories, including inflammatory bowel disease. Since you want to focus on IBD, you can use these filters on the left-hand side to filter for things such as disease category, tissue, and whatnot. You can also click here to add additional filters based on a large selection of curated metadata. You can simply select the metadata parameter, or you can search for it in the search bar. Once you've found it, go ahead and click OK. You can see that your new filter appears right here. You can use these to filter out for specific types of samples you want to display over here. If you click on disease category, we have a lot of different diseases, so you can filter based on what you're working with. In this case, we're going to go ahead and select Check None, select IBD, and click Apply. Once we do this, everything will be removed except for IBD. On the right-hand side, you can see what systems and tissues the data is coming from. Now, in OmicSoft language, disease category is an umbrella term, so IBD is not one disease, but many diseases. To see expression in individual IBD diseases, we're going to go ahead and change our grouping from disease category to disease state, which means specific diseases in OmicSoft language. Now you can see how ICAM1 is expressed in IBD diseases such as Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis. This chart is interactive, so if you want to know what these samples are, you can select them by drawing a square. This will open up a table down here that will tell you the GEO numbers for the samples and will give you expression values as well. Many times, users like you will download this data from LandExplore to Excel using this button. They will then use this data in downstream applications or to make their own custom chart. You can also click here to show statistical values. Now that you know how ICAM1 is expressed in IBD, you can ask, how was ICAM1 expressed across tissues? For that, we're going to go ahead and do your grouping from disease state to tissue. Now you can see how ICAM1 is expressed across different tissues. And you can see that there isn't much variation in the mean expression. In addition to looking at how ICAM1 is expressed in tissues associated with IBD, you also want to know how it is expressed in different cell types. For that, we can go ahead and change our grouping to the new filter you added. Now you can see how ICAM1 is expressed across the cell types involved in IBD. If you want to share this chart, you can export it as an image by using this button right here.